Hi friends, this is Miss Sadie from the Frederick County Boys and Girls Club. I hope you're all doing super well. I'm here today to talk with you a little bit about passion. So, just to start us off, like videos of this kind, I'm going to be asking you questions or asking for responses. If you need time to think about that question or write down your responses or send them to my email, which is sadieh@bgcfc.org. You can do that. Just kind of pause the video so you can do those things if you want. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to start with a community builder. This community builder is called Common Ground. It's really similar to one of my favorite games to play with y'all when we're at the club actually, which is Big Wind Blows. Some of you might remember, and some of you might not. This game also I think goes by the name of Bread Basket. But it's when we're all standing in a circle and one person's in the middle and there's spots marking where each of us are standing except for the person in the middle. And then the person in the middle says something like, "My name is Sadie and big wind blows for everyone who has a little brother." So if that is true for you, you would run and try to find a different spot in the circle. And the goal is to get out of the middle, but also to get to know each other. So this game is similar. It is called Common Ground, like I said. So each person, when we're together and we're doing this together, which I can't wait to do, each person will go around and introduce themselves and say something that they're passionate about. So, for example, my name is Sadie, and I share common ground with people who are passionate about food. So, and then if you're also passionate about food, you'll raise your hand. And that's just kind of a great way for us to all get to know what each other's passionate about. And then that's good stuff for us to talk about in the future. Yeah. So that is the game, the Common Ground game. We're going to move on a little bit. So for this lesson, you don't really need anything. It's more of a thinking lesson. If you want, you can have paper and a pencil, both for writing your answers down and also for sketching if you need to keep your hands busy, or for what we're going to talk about later. So I can kind of tie that back in. If you need a minute to go get these items, please do so now. Yes. So today we're going to explore passion. Passion can be something that makes you really happy, something that you're really good at doing, or something that you enjoy, or all of those things at the same time. Passion is also sometimes referred to as your skills or your strengths. So my passion is blank, maybe that's something I'm really good at, or something that I really love. So some people know their passion right away, and some people have to kind of either take time to think about it, or they need time, a lot of time, to kind of figure it out and experiment and try a lot of different things. So both of those are okay. We all probably have more than one passion, which is great. I know that I have a bunch, and I know that y'all have a bunch because you're all so good at so many different things. So yeah, it's okay to be excited about one thing one day and to switch your passion to something else. So maybe one day you're really feeling poetry and you're writing and you're getting all of those awesome creative juices flowing. Then the next day you're I'm not feeling it. I'm trying to play basketball. My passion today is basketball. And that's totally okay. That's the beautiful thing about passions and about human beings, is that we're so multifaceted. That means there are so many different unique things about every person. So it's really helpful to know what you're passionate about, what kind of sparks interest in you, both personally and at school, and eventually with your jobs in the future. it's really helpful to know what you love and to know what you're good at, so you can pick classes and activities and like I said later on, jobs that you like and that feel good for you. So another part of that is setting goals. So when you know what you're passionate about, it's a lot easier for you to set goals. And goals for me, it's so hard to set goals sometimes. But it can be helpful, and it can, like, maybe if you're like if maybe I'm having an off week at work and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm not doing anything right. If I start to set really concrete goals based on my passions, that will help me feel better about what I'm doing at work and how I'm performing and the things I'm getting done. So it's always nice to just like check off a goal. It can be a big one, it can be a little one. So that is also related to passions, and definitely setting goals can contribute to your own like personal happiness and well-being. Yeah. So, I would love for you all to tell me your passions. I can't wait to hear about them. You can email me, or you can wait till we see each other, or you can talk to the people that you are with right now about your passions and even hopefully learn about theirs too. That could be a great bonding moment. And it's just fun to think about all together. So I want you to take a minute to yourself and just kind of think about an object or a symbol that represents your passion. So for me, I think this is going to be like an object, like a thing that I have with me. But if you want, you can also design your own symbol and draw it out on paper, and do it that way. So just take a minute, think about that. Think about things you're good at. Think about things that make you happy and things that are interesting to you. And just kind of sit with that and think, is there like a symbol or a picture or an object that kind of represents those things for you, or one of those things? Yeah. So for me, I think that I have to think for a minute. I think if I had to pick an object, it would probably be something that has to do with gardening, and growing seeds and growing fruits and vegetables. I think I'm really passionate about that. Not just doing that for myself and with myself, but what I'm truly passionate about is doing that with you guys. So talking to you about growing and working in the garden with y'all, and just like hearing what you have to say about it and teaching you about how things grow. Like, that is definitely my passion. So maybe I would pick like a potted plant or some seeds, or like a watering can or something like that can represent both gardening for me but also gardening with you guys and doing that together and learning together, because that is so fun for me and just really rewarding. So yeah, I would love to hear. If you want, you could send a photo of your object or a photo of your picture that you create. And if you don't have it with you at the house, like maybe just think of it in your head. Like, it doesn't have to be something that you have. It can just be something that just comes to mind. So kind of sit with that. If you do want to reach out, some questions you could answer for me are, what is that object? What does that object mean to you? And how does it represent your passion, skill, or strength? So those 3 questions are what are really good to be thinking about and writing down if you want, or sending to me if you want, or discussing with your family. So our collection of symbols, when we have them all together, and somehow maybe we can find a way to put them all next to each other, maybe on a poster when we're all back together. but that collection of symbols serves as a reminder of each person's passion, and that it is important for everyone to stay connected to their passions and to each other as we continue meeting and just existing together. So I think that could be something that could be really awesome. If we could create together like this a visual reminder, not just for us to see, but for everyone else to see and be like, oh yeah, like, wow, Mikey is really, really good at that. Or even if you're feeling down on yourself, looking at that and saying, oh, like, wow, I'm actually really good at knitting, or whatever my passion may be on the poster or just even in my brain. So yes, I would love to hear all about it. And I would also love to hear like what talking about this and thinking about this kind of felt like for you. Was it nice thinking about your passion? Like, how do you feel now? Do you feel tired, or do you feel excited and energized and really good about yourself, or maybe just like a little confused? Maybe you feel bored. I don't know. So all of that's awesome stuff to be thinking about too, and sharing if you want. And then also just reviewing, like, why is it so helpful to do things that make you happy? I mean, for me, it's helpful just because it makes me feel better. Like that feels what it's all about. So yeah. And then what is one thing you can do today that makes you happy? So for me today, I think I'm going to take a walk, and that's going to make me happy. It's going to hopefully settle me down and get some exercise. I can look at all the pretty flowers that are in bloom. And then I'll also water my plants and kind of do some maintenance for I'm starting little starts for our garden, so I can kind of spend some time taking care of those today. And that will also make me happy and fuel my passion. So I hope that y'all can make a commitment for yourselves about something that you're going to do today to make you happy and honor your own passions. I hope I can hear about it, and I hope it goes really super well. Thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye!